Made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
What it do, people? You're now tuned in.
Popovich.
Popovich
TV.
TV.
Oh yeah.
We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. To everybody else, you already know. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. Let's get into this shit, right? CoreY HoLcomB. Funny comedian, got the 551 show. A lot of people be doing reactions to his shit. A lot recently too. I mean, you know, he been spinning the clip for a long time. Shout out to my nigga Bombs. He put me up on CoreY HoLcomB back in 2005. Then came home or whatever and was always watching the shit. So I'm pretty much familiar with him, how he rocking, etc. And a lot of times he be spinning in the clip. So he's spinning in the clip because he said some shit about his daughter. A lot of women is mad. It's not really like the same energy when 50 was cutting off his son for being ungrateful. And, you know, you see the Benzino, his daughter. You see other, you know, celebrity, you know, people in the public eye going through stuff with their kids. And their kids being ungrateful or disrespectful or however you view it. And you say, damn, why is this shit going on like this? But anyway, this what Kelly HoLcomB. I mean,
run game on me like she was brought up by her mama.
I'm talking about his daughter.
But you know what I'm saying? Instead of realizing I got away from her mama because I don't speak to her mama, she be like, "I know you hate my mama." I'm like, I ain't got time to hate nobody. Your mama was drama. Now here it is, all these years later, you just like your mama. Both of y'all can kiss my mother. I gonna make another daughter. I don't give a fuck.
Nigga said I gonna make another daughter.
If you ain't good as a person, no matter who you are, I have a cutoff switch God blessed me with to say, you mother.
You're out of here.
If it's my kid, my mama, you know your daughter trying to get in touch with you? I say, oh, mama, you watch that little.
Listen,
she tried to run game on me like she was brought up by her mama.
So pretty much, basically, he like, yo, his daughter called him up. I don't know how old she is. I ain't Google that shit. I don't know. Anyway, pretty much y'all heard what he said, but I'm gonna sum it up my way. Try to run a game on a nigga, like shame on a nigga who tried to run, you know what I mean? Like she get it from her mama. I know the game. I was with your mama. We created you. Try to play, you know what I mean? Don't try to just deal with me directly. Pretty much just saying, no matter if you my fucking child, if I birth you. And y'all hear plenty of parents say, I'm from the era, you know, I brought you in this world, I take you out, they're gonna kill you and shit. You don't take the garbage out, you don't listen, they're gonna kill you. And I'm being funny. Come from that. Beat the shit out you. It's the same shit when we see 50 do that to Marcus. Same shit if he cut it off permanently. Just because they your kids don't mean that they not fucking human beings and they can't, you know, see things through different lenses or perspectives or do what the fuck they want to do. It doesn't mean that. We see plenty of times where, you know, kids is busy. Parents, moms, pops going through some shit. And, you know, if it's multiple kids, maybe only 1 or 2 would check in or not everybody. And you say, damn, well, you know, why you ain't checking on mommy? Why you ain't, you know what I mean, XYZ. They living their life. They caught up time, you know what I mean? Like they doing what they want to do. And they get to the visits or to the hospital or whatever on their time. You know what I'm saying? And so just because you birthed them or you had a part in creating them through the Most High, don't mean you got to deal with their shit. Don't mean you got to deal with disrespect. So what's the cutoff? Like you got a lot of women in the comments. Wow, that's disgusting. Yeah, that's disgusting. Like, you know what I mean? A man will feel this way if the mother used the child as a pawn. That's, you know, that's. She brought up her mother, where you at? You know what I mean? Man, y'all soft as hell. Some people is soft. People like him are disgusting. I've seen so many black men in particular. She highlighting the black men. You know what I mean? This is the Duchesses. You know what I mean? In particular, these last days alone in the ICU and nursing homes, I watched them care for them, so I guess she a nurse. She looking after the brothers. Be careful. It's an evil world out there. I mean, people take this internet shit serious. You see, Shorty just got 83 million, like 1.5, because people was bullying her on the internet over what Trump said. So, you know what I mean? Be careful. You on the internet saying some shit, writing some shit, all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Nigga do a little investigation and they doxing you, and you know what I mean? Somehow you in a hospital with a nurse that don't like some shit that you said. That's possible. Jeez. You gotta be careful out here. Anyway, I guess she like, yo, they be dying alone, and you know, I comfort them on their deathbed. They told me how they treated women, their ex-wives, their children. I seen horrible things, and I'm not denying that she's seen any of these things, or that some of the people that she cared for that's on their deathbed decide to confess. And you got a, you know, a good-looking woman. I ain't look at her picture, profile. She might look good. They nursing you, they caring for you, you in your last days. Your family ain't coming to see you. And I've been to the nursing home mad times for my pops, you know what I mean? May the Most High have mercy. He wasn't my biological, but that was my step pops. One of them, right? It's complicated. And my grandma, his mother, you know what I mean? Been there mad times to see them. And my other, you know, my great grandmother, etc. You know, I had people that work in them joints. There don't be a lot of visitors for the women or the men. That's just my experience. I'm not saying, you know, what she's saying is not true. Like, yo, nobody be checking for them, or particularly the men, because you can clearly see she highlighting black men. You know what I mean? Anyway, horrible things, and I made sure to give black men extra special care because I feel like they didn't have any in life, but only because they didn't deserve it. Y'all gotta change. Y'all are not young forever. Life does end, as it sure does. And I'm telling you, regret and anguish I have watched as these men have passed on. Crazy thing is not all of them were old men. Some were young men, and I've seen that too. You see, you never know what you're going to be in there for, you know what I'm saying? Or how you're going to end up in there. Please treat women and family and friends better. I promise you'll need them even if you don't think you will. So, you know, you just been seeing a lot of women. I just wanted to read that just to paint, like in the comments, what they saying. However, when it was 50 to the male son, it wasn't a lot of vitriol. It wasn't a, you know what I mean, people jumping on the internet feeling like they got to tell you their whole life story, what they do at work, and, you know, the deathbed stories that they hear. And now I'm being funny, right? You wasn't hearing all that. Maybe because it was a man or a young male, you know what I mean? And we not the same, I get that. And even in the good book, it says men are the maintainers and the protectors of the women. So obviously we're not the same in the eyes, you know, in the Most High eyes. That's how he created us. We work together, we good together, we go together, but we're not the same. That's just the reality. That's my story, that's what I'm sticking to. With that being said, I can understand why people wasn't really, you know what I mean, going that fifth hard like that. They was like, yeah, nigga's an ungrateful bastard. And we don't know what she did. And he ain't say he was cutting off. He just like, she called me with a lot of game. Sound like her mama. And she get it from her mama. You know what I mean? So the thing is, as a parent, if you a parent, you love your kids, you do anything for your kids most of the time. That's the you know, the bond, or, you know, whatever it is, that oomph that the Lord put in us if you have kids, you know, if you blessed to go through being a parent, right? You will do anything for the most of us. Some parents is pieces of shit. Let's keep it a buck. Like, and what? Keep it a buck. Spicing this up. Like, some of the parents is pieces of shit. Let your kids do whatever. You know what I mean? Like, we seen stories, and we know people like that too. Some of them was our friends. Their moms was pieces of shit. Let's keep it a buck. Now, we get to see, you know, how people parent because of social media. What's the cutoff for you, though? What you not willing to accept from your motherfucking kids? You know what I mean? Tommy, what up? What you not willing to accept? I know I ain't willing to accept too much of the motherfucking thing. Like, I'm on that vibe. I brought you in this world. I take you out. You gonna listen to what the fuck I say, or you're out of here. Like, do you ever think about when you out of here, your record deal, you out of here. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
But y'all know who it is. Popovus from Popovus TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.